oświadczenia po spotkaniu przywódców państw wschodniej flanki w Gdańsku. O zabranie głosu poproszę prezesa Rady Ministrów Donalda Tuska. Panie premierze, bardzo proszę.
Witam serdecznie jeszcze raz wszystkich państwa, media, przede wszystkim naszych gości. Jesteśmy dzisiaj w Gdańsku z dwóch powodów. Jak wiecie, trwa konferencja odbudowy Ukrainy. Rozpoczęła się dzisiaj rano i tam nie setki, a tysiące ludzi zaangażowanych w wiele projektów biznesowych. Agresji rosyjskiej, a nie tylko. Drugie spotkanie, i tu reprezentujemy tę grupę, to spotkanie w flanki wschodniej. Jak wiecie, była wspólną odpowiedzialnością całej Unii Europejskiej. Komisji i także komisarz Kubilius odpowiedzialny za obronę. Wschodnia flanka to jest też inicjatywa polityczna. Peter Jorpo, premier Finlandii, dzisiaj z nami. Podzielamy wszyscy ten pogląd, że więzi transatlantyckie, współpraca obronna możliwie bliska ze Stanami Zjednoczonymi to jest coś, co wymaga stałej aktywności i takiej naszej czułości wręcz, tak aby nie ucierpiały wskutek różnych politycznych turbulencji. I takie stanowisko będziemy też prezentowali w Ankarze na szczycie NATO. Nikt tu nie ma wątpliwości, że obecność amerykańska i współpraca ze Stanami Zjednoczonymi dobrze służy bezpieczeństwu Europy i naszych państw. Podzielamy także bez wyjątku opinię, że sytuacja jest bardzo niestabilna. Można spodziewać się rozmaitego typu eskalacji w najbliższych tygodniach i miesiącach. Już wiele razy o tym mówiłem, uprzedzałem. Będziemy chcieli przygotować się jako grupa państw bezpośrednio wystawionych na to ryzyko, bo graniczących z Rosją, Białorusią, Ukrainą, że jako grupa państw będziemy bardzo ściśle współpracować nad wszelkiego typu reakcjami, gdyby do czegoś odpukać złego miało dojść. My jesteśmy także państwami wiodącymi, jeśli chodzi o inwestowanie w naszą obronność, o wysokość środków, jakie inwestujemy w naszą obronność. Polska jest tu rekordzistą, to będzie na obronę bezpośrednio i na rzeczy związane z obroną to będzie 6,9%, 7%, więc udział rzeczywiście bardzo, bardzo duży, bardzo solidny. To ma też wpływ na nasze rozmowy z Amerykanami. Bardzo dziękuję za wymianę wszystkich informacji i cieszę się, że po raz kolejny flanka wschodnia z pełnym wsparciem Unii Europejskiej, co wiąże się także z finansami, że flanka wschodnia dzisiaj w Gdańsku pokazała pełną jedność i pełną solidarność. Niech to będzie znak ostrzegawczy dla wszystkich, którzy coś złego planują wobec kogokolwiek z nas i naszych państw. Dziękuję bardzo. Oddam głos teraz prezydentowi Litwy.
Dziękuję bardzo. O zabranie głosu poproszę teraz prezydenta Litwy Gitanasa Nausjedę.
Dear Donald, dear colleagues, first my sincere thanks to Prime Minister Donald Tusk for convening us and to all of you for coming together at this pivotal moment. Ahead of the Ankara summit, our message must be clear and united. Reaffirm Article 5, acknowledge Russia as a long-term threat, and ensure unwavering support for Ukraine. Europe must demonstrate that it delivers. Lithuania will do its part. We remain committed to the Hague pledges, and we are already spending more than 5% of our GDP on defense, and we have mandated personnel for Hormuz duties. The United States' substantial presence in Europe is indispensable. We must work together to convince Washington that a robust US posture on the eastern flank is integral to a resilient NATO. NATO provides the collective defense framework, while the EU must employ all the tools at its disposal to accelerate the development of military capabilities. Initiatives such as Eastern Flank Watch, the Baltic Defense Line, and the Eastern Shield are concrete steps to strengthen deterrence, readiness, and resilience. We should aim to have key defense capabilities operational by 2030 and secure substantial funding for these projects in the next EU budget, because a stronger Eastern flank is a stronger Europe. We need mechanisms for crisis and wartime planning, cross-border coordination of resources, and stronger civilian preparedness. While the EU Military Mobility Initiative provides a solid foundation, it must evolve further and receive adequate financing. In standing together, we do more than protect territory. We protect the rules and values that bind our nations. A secure Eastern flank secures Europe's future. Let us not delay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Gitanas. Petteri Orpo, Premier Finlandii.
Thank you, Poland and Donald, for hosting us and for opportunity to continue our discussion. We established this format together with the Eastern flank countries in Helsinki last December. Now we meet for the second time, and it is important that we continue this work. The Eastern flank countries are doing more together, also in comprehensive security. The Eastern Flank Watch flagship project is advancing well. It is key to remember that the Eastern flank is where Europe would be defended. Taking care of the European defense and security, especially at the Eastern flank, will benefit the whole of Europe. And it is the responsibility of whole of Europe, not just the Eastern flank countries, to do so. The recent drone events highlights the importance of our work even more together. And finally, we are united in our support for Ukraine and its war against Russia's illegal war. Thank you.
Thank you, Petteri. I know President Gitanas Nausėda musi ze względów logistycznych nas opuścić. Thank you very much, Gitanas, again. Thank you. Who is the next speaker?
A o zabranie głosu poproszę teraz prezydenta Rumunii, Nicușor Radana.
Da, bună ziua! O întâlnire extrem de importantă a țărilor de pe flancul estic. Transmitem împreună un mesaj de unitate. Transmitem faptul că recunoaștem împreună Rusia ca amenințare colectivă pentru țările noastre. Transmitem un mesaj de solidaritate cu Ucraina și de continuare a sprijinului față de războiul pe care îl duce, apărând în același timp Europa. Avem aceeași opinie în ceea ce privește relația dintre Uniunea Europeană și NATO, care trebuie să fie complementare pe chestiunea apărării Europei și fiecare dintre noi am înțeles necesitatea creșterii cheltuielilor și care să se transforme în echipamente militare. E important ca această unitate să fie de la nordul la sudul flancului estic. E important pentru zona Mării Negre, este importantă pentru România. Și am informat colegii despre progresele pe care le-am făcut în privința hub-ului de securitate de la Marea Neagră, un proiect al Uniunii Europene. Și a fost o ocazie de asemenea pentru a trece în revistă pe unde suntem cu participarea domnului comisar și a președintei Comisiei Europene, pentru a trece în revistă pe unde suntem cu programele de echipare militară și aici, evident, ne interesează programul Eastern Flank Watch, dar ne interesează de asemenea programele viitoare din viitorul cadru financiar multianual și aici am insistat pentru includerea experienței Ucrainei în aceste programe și pentru ca să existe un echilibru între necesitatea de competitivitate și necesitatea strategică pe obiective strategice pe care le avem în ceea ce privește apărarea flancului estic.
O zabranie głosu poproszę teraz premiera Estonii, Kristena Michala.
Thank you, Donald. Thank you, Poland, for hosting us today. It's an excellent event. Thank you. Over the past 6 months, we have taken important steps to strengthen our defense. Our defense spending is among the highest in NATO. Estonia is investing 5.4% of its GDP this year to defense. We have also made good progress in the EU. Europe's defense starts at its eastern border. That is why we have worked on the projects like the Eastern Flank Watch. Air defense, drone capabilities, and military mobility matter to all of EU. By working together, we can achieve more, faster, and at a lower cost. And at the same time, Russia's war continues. Putin hopes that threats and provocations will weaken our support for Ukraine. But the opposite has happened. The recent drone incidents show that Europe must move faster. We need more support for Ukraine, more pressure on Russia. We must improve drone surveillance and counter-drone capabilities. Last week, the European Council called for faster action. We now expect the European Commission to move quickly as well. We need stronger support for the eastern flank, especially from the European Defence Industry Programme and EU border funds. We came here directly from the Ukraine Recovery Conference, and today we are not only helping Ukraine. Ukraine is also helping us through its battlefield experience and defence industry capabilities. We understand this very well on the eastern flank. Thank you.
O zabranie głosu poproszę teraz premiera Łotwy Andrisa Kulbergsa.
Dzień dobry Państwu, dear Prime Minister Tusk and Prime Ministers. Thank you for hosting this vital event for the second time. The discussion and debate is all about Ukraine's recovery. But we all have to remember that Ukraine needs recovery now, not after the war. Now, because we all tend to forget that Ukraine is already at war with Russia, with the aggressor, occupier for 12 years. So that's a recovery in every sense necessary right now for the harsh winter. And that is the meaning why we are all here, to find the support needed in order for Ukraine to sustain the ability to fight back and to win. And I'm happy to know that we are all on the same page, and that is vital because we, and thanks to the Finnish Prime Minister for initiating this, but we are the eastern flank, and we are united because we know, because we have common history. And in peacetime, we can be economical, healthy rivals. We can fight as countries for better positions, but in support for Ukraine and in defense, we are united as ever. And that has to be the voice in Europe. Why? Because all of us are spending our national budget, all of us are taking debt in order to put the investment in defense. But that is not the only task for our taxpayers. We are keeping the whole European security at our border. So this should be all Europe's matter, not just the eastern flank. And it also means shared responsibility. Therefore, it is important to ensure that the needed financial support to Eastern Flank initiatives, those already in place and to come, has to be approved. But we are doing that on our national level, and same as Estonia, same as Lithuania, Poland and Finland and Sweden and Romania, we are investing real money in real defense, full amount. And we're providing 0.25% of GDP of military support to Ukraine, even 0.3% more than we planned before. But again, common action is needed. And as I always say, in the long run, only strong economy can bring strong defense. Yes, we can borrow money. Yes, we can invest in defense. But the strong economy will only keep us strong. So we want to reaffirm the strong support to Ukraine, because Ukraine's place is in the Euro-Atlantic family, and Latvia will stay strong, Ukraine's strongest advocate on this path. But today, Ukraine is also the most experienced and advanced in the battlefield, particularly with anti-drone technologies. Therefore, it is critical to learn from them to protect our skies, eastern flank skies, and our borders. And this is the right way forward. Peace through strength. And I want to emphasize, I did it all before, but I do consider that we have to push that the aggressor is the one paying for all of this, not just the people of European countries. So Russian frozen assets has to be used in order to support Ukraine. Thank you. Dziękuję bardzo.
O zabranie głosu poproszę teraz premiera Szwecji Ulfa Kristerssona.
Well, thank you so much, and thanks, Donald, for hosting us. Well, there is no doubt any longer that the greatest threat to European peace and security is obviously Russia. The unprovoked aggression makes it so clear that supporting Ukraine and strengthening the eastern flank are the most crucial things to do to safeguard our own security. Unlike quite a few countries present here today, Sweden does not share land border with Russia, but we do share the Baltic Sea with Russia, and that's big enough. So in the Baltic Sea, Swedish authorities continue to act with resolve against the illegal shadow fleet, as you know, upholding international law. Through Baltic Sentry, Swedish warships also protect maritime assets and infrastructure on the eastern flank. Over the Baltic Sea, we regularly defend NATO and our own sovereign airspace by intercepting approaching Russian military aircrafts, very recently so as well. And around the Baltic Sea, we help defend the entire eastern flank beyond our borders with Swedish military forces stationed in Latvia, Finland, and Poland. During today's discussions, we have discussed the way forward for the eastern flank, not least in the view of the upcoming NATO summit in Ankara. We also discussed how the EU better can support our European industrial base and efforts, ease regulations and provide financing for capability development on this eastern flank. Peace requires strength, as has been stressed already, and the eastern flank shows the way forward for Europe. Thank you, Donald.
O zabranie głosu poproszę teraz komisarza do spraw obrony i przestrzeni kosmicznej Andriusa Kubiliusa.
Well, thanks a lot, Prime Minister Donald Tusk. Thanks a lot, all the Prime Ministers that invited, also Commission to be present. I will start just with a few words on behalf of Commission President, who said very clearly during our meeting. This summit reminds Eastern Flank project is for defense not only of Eastern Flank region, but for defense of the whole Union. And member states from Eastern Flank region are taking the biggest responsibility and the heaviest burden of investment into defense in the whole Union. Eastern Flank countries invest the biggest percentage of their national GDP and taking the biggest responsibility to use safe loans for defense of the region. And total amount, at least if you calculate the countries which are involved into Eastern Flank project, they took 76 billion euro out from 150 billion euro total amount. Eastern Flank countries which defend the whole Union really deserve solidarity of the whole European Union. And it's very important that during the last meeting, recent European Council meeting, it was stressed this solidarity principle in its conclusions, Council conclusions, where the language about importance of Eastern Flank Watch project is, from our point of view, is very significant. I would like to remind that Commission from the very beginning was considering Eastern Flank Watch as one of the most important flagship defense projects of Europe and stressed that in European Defense Readiness Roadmap 2030, which we approved last October. Today, I would like to inform that Eastern Flank Watch project is one of the leading European defense projects of common interest, and very soon, together with other 4 projects, it will be evaluated finally by Commission and presented to the Council for final approval. That will give this very important project high European political status and will create possibilities for this project, for Eastern Flank Watch project, to get access to European funds, concretely to European Defense Industry Program grants. It is also very important that Ukraine is participating as an equal participating member state in this European Defense Project of Common Interest in the development of Eastern Flank Watch project, and definitely their experience in drone defense and ground defense is very much needed for Eastern Flank Watch to become a success. The region, in our view, needs assistance not only in the development of its core defense capabilities, but also in the development of all other infrastructure needed for preparedness, like military mobility, energy supply security, healthcare readiness, and other things. Also, I would like to remind recent Commission communication on Eastern Border Region, which was passed in February this year, and which put very clear goal for European Union to support economical and social resilience of the region, which is suffering because of the increasing military threats. And the last point, Eastern Flank Summit is very important because it shows very strong political unity of the region. Such unity can bring new ideas from this region for more intensive cooperation in the areas of common defense policies for the region, joint proposals for development of European security architecture, regional integrated defense market development, attraction of investment into development of modern defense industries in the region. The region has huge potential, together with Ukraine, to become a new powerhouse of European defense industry. So I would like to thank the leadership of Poland for organizing this very important summit for the defense of the whole European Union.
Dziękuję bardzo i dziękujemy również Państwu.
Jeszcze słowo prezydent Rumunii.
Dobrze.
So I have to announce that the next meeting in this format, we agreed that the next meeting in this format will take place in Romania in the beginning of 2027, if nothing exceptional will take place until then. Hoping not.
Thank you.
I teraz już dziękujemy bardzo Państwu.
Probably. Hopefully. Let's see how it goes. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. See you again. Yeah, see you again. Yeah. Okay. See you. Always in airports, but when is the next one?
Beginning of 2027, January.